Alright, what's up guys? This is Chris here, aka Pancakes, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to remake a spot into Skate 3. So yeah, let's get started. So yeah, on the screen right now I'll show a picture of the actual spot that I'm remaking, and it's just a stair set in front of an AT&T store. And then next to it should be a picture of the actual version I'm skating at right now. So yeah, let's get started. So this is basically all of this is just a simple stair set. But what you want to do when you're remaking any type of spot is you want to get a good picture or video to use as a reference, because if you're just making off the top of your head, you could miss a big detail that would just make the park either worse or 100 times better. I don't know. But you want to proportion your parks really well, because if you make an 8 stair like that's gigantic as hell, I mean, it's going to look like this. Like if you just use the default stairs in Skate 3, they're gross as hell. And the sizing proportions in the actual Skate 3 game, at least the default stuff, is 2 times bigger than it actually would be in real life. Now the stairs that I use are these half width, like the first setting for basically these stair sets right here. And if you stick up, it actually makes a perfect length of a stair you would get in real life, and it's pretty just a general good stair set maker, or use at your stair set. So yeah, the next thing would be to make the rail, because that's going to be the main thing you're going to be skating, and you want to get these sized as best as possible. I mean, you don't have to get exact height, because they could be some tall ass rails, but I mean, it's a video game, so you can just make them whatever you want. You can make them low to low pop, or you can do high pop, whatever you want to do. Now, the thing that sucks is that, like I said before, the rails and basically anything in this game is double the size of what it actually would be in real life. So, like, if I wanted to put a rail here, it would look just god-awful. Yeah, so I just use bent pole rails, which are simply made by just taking one bent pole and then just flipping it around and placing it. And, yeah, that's how you get a bent pole rail. Now, that is these are what I use for most of my rails, just because they're really good. They look kind of good even though I'm sick of looking at them, but they're just an all-around good rail to use. So yeah, now in a picture, like I showed before, you only get the perspective of the picture. Now, like, I could remake the entire thing, but it's an entire shopping center, which would be unnecessary. So you just want to make what's in the picture, and then everything else can just be made up in the game. But I mean, it's whatever you want to do. So yeah. Now for the background or building, really doesn't matter necessarily how you do it, as long as it looks somewhat like it. Like in the picture I'll show now, like the lines the lines on this building, they're a lot smaller and there's a lot more of them. But just for the tutorial, and because I'm just don't feel like taking the time to make a lot more lines, I just used this bridge thing, the arch, and it looks close to it. So yeah, basically the key things to remaking a spot is making the size proportion as best as possible and adding a lot of detail. Like this park doesn't have that much detail, but if I were to add some grass and some trash, it'd make it look 100 times better. And it just looks really good on film, and it makes your park look 100 times better than they actually would. But yeah, that's the key things. Yeah, leave a comment below what tutorial I should do next, either just general park making, or just make a montage or another game in Skate 3. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.